Hey guys, this is Adam from Metro Hobbies down at Box Hill. Got a restock of one of my favourite mobile suits from the Universal Century, the F91 in Master Grade 2.0 version. Anyone who's done any 2.0 versions of Master Grade Freedom, for example, or the 3.0 in the RX78-2 Gundam knows that the second time around they really get it right. So, as I said, F91 Gundam from the titular mobile suit from the movie, yes, movie, not series, F91. They really did kind of stuff that up a bit where they took down what would have been a full series into an hour and a half runtime. Still hurts, but what doesn't hurt is how good the articulation on this mobile suit is. It is a fantastic little piece. Really cool, fun little kit. So let's get stuck into it. So this mobile suit does come with your pretty standard sort of armaments. It does come with your basic beam rifle, the beam shield, yes, beam shield rather than your regular board shield. It is sort of a standard in the later Universal Century sagas. It does also come with a bazooka and two beam sabers. I do find the handles on the beam sabers a little bit on the small side, but again, the kit is on the smaller side in general, being, coming in at about 16 meters versus your average 18 of your other mobile suits, but we will show a nice comparison of that after. It does also carry with it the VESPA system, also known as variable speed beam rifles, try saying that 10 times, which are on the back around there. So even when disarmed, it is actually quite well armed. And very fun to pose with those. They are quite a fun little extra to play around with. As you can see, I've got them in a very fighting flight sort of pose there. So in terms of articulation, you have got some really good movement, particularly in the legs. We'll start at the bottom and move up. So with the feet have this really nice rotation all the way like that, and that also does carry over to the back there. So it's got a lot of articulation, a lot of possible movement in there, and you'll often find a lot of mobile suits that are restricted in the leg department. Pretty standard sort of knee joint there. It does tend to get a little bit stuck, but you just push that forward and pop it back in, and it's good to go. It does make it remarkably stable, so that is an advantage there in terms of how far we can twist. It's got quite a bit going on there, like that. Knock off the butt flap there. So it does have quite a good range of movement in the legs, which is where a lot of other, like I said, mobile suits do fall flat. So continuing on up to the skirt, a bit of decent movement at the front. We have on the side, the flaps there. Decent bit of rotation there. Not much to complain about. Now the butt flap on this has no movement, but it has no movement for a reason. There is a specific reason for that we will get into after. VESPA system on the back can swing all the way around the front to be used as an actual weapon. That does elongate out like that. And now going into the arms, take off the basics there. So in terms of the arms, you've got really good rotation there in the upper joints as well on a standard ball socket. So yep, as usual, will pop out every now and then when doing a bit of posing, part of the fun of Gunpla. Arm, pretty standard joint, nothing too spectacular there. In terms of the torso, got a bit of movement at the waist there, and decent amount in the chest, do that, and head movement, pretty standard all the way around, like that, straightforward as anything. Now, and as for the details on the kit, I have applied some of the standard sticker decals that do come with it. In terms of that, like I said, behind there you've got your standard sticker decals. There's not an absurd amount, but nobody really applies all the stickers. You will end up with a Mobile suit looks like it has chicken pox, so yeah, less is more sort of thing. Do also have dry transfers, pretty standard. They do really pop on this kit because it is that really what I would call an Arctic white. So you do get that nice sort of red on white sort of thing going. And standard stickers. Had no issue with the stickers on this. Yeah, they came out really well, I personally think. So yeah, they are still getting better and better with their stickers. Now, it does also come with a base. With this base, it is a bit more on the unique side. It's not your standard action base. This does have on the back an area where you'll be running, you can run some cables up to the chest, because the chest unit does have space for a lighting system you can put in there. Really brings out the gold plates on the inside, and there are some on the back as well. Really does add to that extra bit of dynamicness. So yeah, closing thoughts. Had a real good time building this. Lots of fun, great articulation, especially in those legs. I do find that there were very little breakable parts. Even for a MG, you do occasionally find there is the finicky part every now and then. But I really think they ironed that out with the 2.0. I think they've done a fantastic job, and I look forward to doing more 2.0 kits in the future. Can't wait to see what they come out with next. So that closes it all up there, guys. So if there's any other kits you would like us to review, feel free to leave a comment down below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll be having this fun little piece on display down at Box Hill. So if you want to come down and say g'day, check out what we've got. And of course, we do have these back in stock, like I said. So if you want to pick yours up, then feel free. We'll catch you next time, guys. Take it easy.